Hello, my name is Rutherford, and I'm the program leader of MA Advertising here at Bournemouth University. In the next few minutes, I'd like to take you through the major features of the newly redesigned MA Advertising program and explain how this program will provide you with a chance to make a real difference. As many of you will be aware, throughout the 20th century, advertising has been a major factor in promoting unthinking consumerism, the consequences of which now threaten our mental and natural environments. The advertising industry acknowledges its responsibility and is now committed to being part of the solution to these problems. Here are, for example, a few headlines from some of the major advertising and branding trade publications, which acknowledge advertising's commitment and responsibility for changing the way that consumers think about products. The Advertising Association D&AD, which I'm sure many of you have heard of, explicitly endorses the need for the advertising industry to use what it calls its power to make a positive change, and that it is our duty to use our creative talents and resources to help mitigate the climate and ecological crisis. Together with our colleagues in graphic design, digital design, and product design, advertising professionals now use the power of advertising to challenge attitudes and to change behaviors as a way of addressing our urgent social and environmental crises. Due to the growing consumer demand, brands now realize that their continued viability depends on being socially and environmentally responsible. As a result, brands now demand that their advertising agencies are able to respond to these challenges, or else these brands will find agencies willing and able to do so. Accordingly, advertising and branding agencies are now looking for graduates who are capable of responding to these challenges with creative and innovative campaigns. In consultation with the agencies with which we work, the MA Advertising program here at BU was comprehensively redesigned for 2021 in order to prepare our graduates to meet these challenges. Dr. Chris Arnold, the founder and creative partner of Creative Orchestra, as well as Rory Sutherland, the vice chairman of Ogilvy, have both acknowledged the design and appropriateness of this program in order to prepare students to meet the needs of the industry of the future. These profound changes in the advertising industry and the way we work coincide with the findings of recent studies that reveal that generations Y and Z now want careers in which you can make a difference and find personal fulfillment. In this program, you will develop high-level conceptual, strategic, and creative skills by working on live briefs for real clients. You will learn to devise creative, innovative strategies that will enable brands to respond to these challenges. And these skills will prepare you not only for the industry of the future, but they will equip you to make a real difference in the world. To enhance the learning opportunities for students, the MA Advertising program also includes an international teaching team with substantial industry experience, guest lectures and workshops by industry representatives, visits to local agencies, the use of live briefs as the basis for projects and assignments, including feedback from these industry and agency representatives, a collaborative project that you'll undertake with students of either MA Media Production or MA 3D Animation to design and produce media deliverables, specialist workshops in the use of industry standard software, access to the full suite of Adobe Creative Cloud for Enterprise creative software and LinkedIn Learning online tutorials, access to competition briefs, and an optional 30-week industry placement on completion of the program. For the next couple of slides, I'd like to tell you about the units that you'll study on this program. In each of the first 2 semesters, you will study 3 units. In the first semester, you'll study Creative Strategy for Advertising, in which we will explore alternative ways of thinking about creativity not as a reference to what we produce, but instead a reference to how we work. You will learn to test and challenge conceptions and assumptions about the nature of the problem. You will learn to avoid conceptual traps, to evaluate the meaning of effectiveness, and to explore new ways, including through behavioral economics and creative disruption, to use advertising, branding, campaign planning, and media planning and buying. In the unit Consumer Insights, you will have the opportunity to develop your understanding of the forces that shape consumer culture and behavior through practical, hands-on projects, and you'll gain a critical insight into how we use theory to generate commercially viable insights. And in Digital Media Strategies, you will explore emerging digital technologies and media strategies for advertising and promotion. You will learn how to evaluate, exploit, assimilate, and how to use these new digital trends within a constantly changing social arena. In the second semester, you will study Creative Direction for Advertising, in which you will develop the ability to conceptualize, design, and produce effective and affective advertising and branding materials, leading to the creation of a creative portfolio. The unit will also include masterclasses and workshops by visiting creative directors, as well as hands-on workshops on leading digital software. In Creative Advertising Management, you will engage with, reflect on, and develop your competency in managing creative processes and organizations in a context of the increasing demand for corporate environmental and social responsibility. You will also collaborate with media students in the production of dynamic digital materials. And in Research in Action, you will gain a broad and solid grounding in social science research methods that you will need to design, conduct, analyze, evaluate, and present a major piece of research to prepare you for your final dissertation or consultancy project. In the third semester, this final project provides you with the opportunity to explore a particular area of advertising or branding in order to enhance your career goals. So, what problem would you like to solve? As part of your final project, you will have the opportunity to choose to undertake either an academic dissertation, for those planning to pursue a PhD, or alternatively a consultancy project, for those intending to return to industry, in which you identify a problem in a particular sector or organization, a social or a cultural phenomenon, and then you will devise and demonstrate a viable solution to this problem. By designing and carrying out a work of original research, you will also further develop your personal, professional, and transferable skills. And as a result, you'll be able to prove the value of your knowledge and your skills to a potential employer. This final project is also an opportunity to enhance and demonstrate your ability to learn how to learn, which will serve you throughout your life. The MA Advertising program here at BU is aligned to the Advertising Association, aligned to the Institute of Practitioners in Advertising, the IPA, which allows students to achieve the IPA Foundation Certificate. The program is a member of D&AD, an academic member of AdForum, is accredited by the IDM, that's the Institute of Data and Marketing, which allows students to achieve the certificate in digital marketing. Students in the program can also attend the Idm Summer School, in which you'll spend a week working with agencies and networking. This takes place in June, as well as various creative and data workshops throughout the year. The program is also a member of EdCom. That's the Higher Education Division of EACA, the European Association of Communications Agencies. As a matter of fact, one of our advertising lecturers is on the board of directors. With their new skills, some of our graduates return to their home countries to good careers in advertising, while others have been successful in finding work all around the world. For example, some of our students are now art directors, digital strategists, concept developers, brand strategists, brand coordinators, junior brand planners, marketing assistants, copywriters, senior copywriters, lecturers at national universities, design directors, creative idea generators, account managers, strategists, account managers, planning managers, brand strategists, project managers, marketing and communications managers, brand managers, and communication specialists. BU is ranked as one of the 200 most international universities in the world, and we are ranked 10th globally for responsible production and consumption, and 3rd in the UK for climate action. The BU MA Advertising Program is your pathway into a rewarding career that will allow you to make a real difference. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact the admissions office or me, the program leader. Here's my email address. Thank you very much for your time. We'll look forward to seeing you.